Here's the hard truth about AI and software as a service.
Microsoft has added new AI features to its Bing search engine. New York Times columnist Kevin Roose was one of those journalists. He says after spending time with Bing AI, as it's called, it left him deeply unsettled to the point that he could not sleep.
AI tools continue to multiply, but the fundamentals haven't changed. That means as markets continue to emerge, the basic principles remain. Although time does continue to pass, well, others continue to build. And that means your competition is growing. The real question is, are you? It might even feel like opportunities are shrinking and your regret is increasing. So here's the success formula to win in 2025. Less consumption and more creation. Less automation and more dedication to one focused plan. Automation is only as good as a plan that you put in place. And now to contradict this, less planning and more action. We're only going to see actual results if we create things. Clear direction on what to build, a simple plan on how to build it, and daily action. Okay, so we're going to be building this out in Lovable. I actually had a client ask me on LinkedIn what I look at when I audit websites to redesign landing pages. This is kind of the framework that I follow here, so I'll go through it a little bit with you guys. Feel free to copy this too. But essentially, I like to use this little 7-second rule. Our brains will burn calories when we have to scroll through a website and decipher the information for ourselves. Your brain's burning calories trying to understand the offer, right? When your brain burns calories, you end up leaving. A lot of the time we do this without even really noticing it, just subconsciously. Say you need like a service for your house and you end up on a plumbing website. The first plumbing website you end up on, it has drones flying over and there's this crazy video happening in the background and the header has 10 different buttons you could click on and you're not really sure what to do. Whereas you back out from company A and you end up on company B's website, and on company B, it has one clear message, we fix pipes, and one clear button, call now, and you click that call now button and it takes you directly to an agent. Company A just lost the prospect that company B just gained, and it's using the psychology of how the brain works to our advantage. Get 2 times more sales leads in 30 days, has instant clarity and instant interest. The first 7 seconds, if your prospect can decipher what that message is in 7 seconds, the better the chance of converting them. Next, we have what I like to call that browse and bounce effect. So the complex page, right, you're going to burn mental calories and then the prospect's going to end up leaving. Whereas with the simple page, you have an easy decision to make and the prospect converts. Visitor sees homepage, right, has to scroll, has to read, has to think. The outcome is ultimately they're going to end up leaving. So a good example again is get more clients with cold calling, book a call now. In less than 7 seconds, you could figure out that it has a clear message and a clear button to press. So the costly reality of this, right, is confused visitors, lost money, complex design, killed conversions, vague headlines, dead sales. So what exactly kills conversions, right? Fancy buttons, distracted eyeballs, multiple call to actions, just creates confusion. And then headlines that don't really have meaning, right? Welcome to X. They're not saying anything. It's just, it's words and word salad that we have to read. So again, conversion killers are going to be things like spinning logos, different colored buttons. The interesting thing is that the better you get at web design, you actually learn how to break this to where you can use things like fancy buttons to your advantage, right? Parallax scrolling, all these little different UI and UX components, especially like in the tech industry and cryptocurrency world. These are huge right now. So take this with a grain of salt, but initially when we're starting to build out these websites, until we have our bearings straight, we kind of just want to stick to the fundamentals. So again, all you really need is one clear offer, one clear price, and one clear outcome. So let's look at what 7-figure pages do. One clear value proposition, instant understanding, and then we have one obvious call to action button. So we have a clear next step and real testimonials with social proof. This is huge. I can't emphasize this enough. The more social proof that you can add to your websites right now, the better. This is converting like crazy. Make sure you get social proof, whether it's DMs, reviews, video social proof is kind of huge right now. And then let's just look at an example structure before we head into Lovable. Clear headline, turn $1 in ad spend into $3 in revenue. Subheading, our clients average 300% ROAS in 60 days. Call to action, book your free strategy call. Proof, join 1,247 businesses who scaled using our system. And this is going to equal on average a 15% or more conversion rate. So these are the things that, I kind of follow and the principles I follow. Again, the only 3 things you really need is a clear value proposition. So what are they getting? One call to action, how will they get it? And then social proof, why they should believe you. So let's hop into Lovable, and we can actually take this example structure here just to kind of give you guys an example of what this is going to look like. So we want to build a landing page for a Facebook ad company following this structure. And we could follow this structure really with anything. This can be tech, it could be software as a service. Just make sure that we're following these principles, right? So example structure, and then we're just going to hit create. All right, guys, so if you haven't used Lovable, I really recommend that you guys check it out. It uses Supabase for backend storage, and it makes it really, really easy. All you have to do is connect your API, hit enter, and it's going to set everything up for you. The other really cool thing is that you can upload your code to a repository in GitHub, and you could deploy it with custom domains. Very, very easy. Okay, perfect. So on our landing page here, we have our clear message: turn $1 in ad spend into $3 in revenue. Our clients average 300% ROAS in 60 days. Book your free strategy call. Now, all we're going to do is say, the next thing that we want to do is we're going to change this color palette a little bit. And then we're going to say, add more social proof under the hero section. And this is just going to help our conversion rate even more. So the main goal with these elements is just to increase our click-through rate. Really, on our landing pages, there only needs to be one button. It only gives the prospect one choice. The more buttons that they have to press, the greater the likelihood of them clicking off the page actually is. So essentially, we have a null error here on the effect that it's trying to use. So it probably has to do with the cards here. So we're going to hit try to fix. This should be really easy for it to fix. This should be pretty easy for it to fix. All right, cool. I'm liking this a lot. Let's just make the purple a little bit more purple. And then I'm going to show you guys a cheat code real quick. So if you guys head over to aceternity.com, there's actually like these really cool card effects that they have. And they have a lot of other things too. And if you come down to the TypeScript in here for the source code, you can actually copy the component directly into Lovable. And then you could say, for the second set for the section, what our clients say. And what this is going to do is, if you don't have a lot of testimonials, and if you want to create the illusion that you do have a lot of testimonials, until you work up to the point where you do, this kind of just creates the illusion that you do. You could also do something like a horizontal slider. The other cool thing about Lovable is you can actually add screenshots, and this will kind of help the language model determine what to do. You could see within about 30 minutes, we've created a fully converting landing page using these techniques, right? So we have turn $1 in ad spend into $3 in revenue. Our clients average 300% ROAS in 60 days. Book your free call. Join 1,247 businesses who scaled using our system. And then we have a little bit of data here: 300% average ROAS, 60 days to scale, 15% plus conversion rate, and then we have some social proof down at the bottom here. So that really is it. It's that simple. Follow these frameworks and just stick to the fundamentals, and I promise you guys are going to be way more successful. If you guys want to see how to hook up this book your free call strategy to an actual email, then I can make that in another video. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll continue to make more content. In 2025, my goal is to just go fast and provide as much value as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button, and I'll catch you in the next video.